The Dalriada, better known as the Bar on the Beach, has been transformed in recent years. When Alison and Terry McGill took it over around 13 years ago, it was pretty run down. Its clientele was pretty run down as well, mostly male, mostly middle-aged and mostly completely uninterested in the finer things of life, including decent beers, wines and spirits. Today, it couldn't be more different. Today it's one of the most popular music pubs in Edinburgh. Musicians, both professional and enthusiastic amateurs, can be heard there every night in informal jam sessions, playing music of just about every kind. The clientele too has changed. On this evening it was a pretty even balance of age and gender, many enjoying the craft beers and the other drinks the pub now stocks. Terry McGill admits that, to start with, it was a slow burn to get to where they are today, but it's been worth it.
It's quite a slow process, but when we took it over we always believed and we knew it was a high quality outlet and it deserved to make a better offering to the community. So slowly we built it up over the years and it's working. It's really working. We're very happy with our progress to date.
One thing that you have focused very strongly on has been the music offering, because there's music on pretty well every day you're open.
Yes, that's right. We have music on Wednesday, which is a traditional session with the fiddle and the clarsach. On Thursday we have Blur's Day Thursday, which is a very inclusive 8 to 9 musicians all playing any genre of music. Friday night, that's called the Friday Fireside Session, and it's old gits like me, about my age, listening to Bob Dylan and Paul Simon and the like. Saturday afternoon we have what's called the World Music Session, which is led by Jean-Paul Newman. And then Saturday night we have what's called Saturday Night Live, which is an opportunity for young, upcoming, particularly local bands to come in and get started in the music scene. And then Sunday, family session. You know, grandmothers and grandchildren singing and dancing together. Wonderful, wonderful.
So was the music really in your business plan, so to speak, when you took the place over, or did it just evolve?
Very much in the business plan, but I only envisaged it perhaps Friday night, but the whole thing just exploded, if you like, and so Dalriada is recognised as a quality musical venue of note in Edinburgh and beyond, actually.
Our house is a very, very, very fine house with 2 cats in the yard. Life used to be so hard. Now everything is easy because of you.
Well, one of the regulars on a Thursday evening has been Mike Kearney. Mike, can you just give me an idea of what happens on this particular evening?
It's an open music session, so people come along, they bring their instruments. There's also a bunch of instruments here, double bass, piano, cajons, things like that, and we just play music together. We go around in a circle and everyone takes a turn to lead a piece, whether it's a fiddle tune or a song, and everyone does their best to join in, and we all have a lot of fun doing it.
Is there any particular musical genre, if I can use that pretentious word?
I would say no. We've had rappers, we've had dancers, we've had poets. It's anything from rock and roll to jazz. It's our job to be as welcoming as possible and to facilitate whatever they want to do.
So how many musicians would you expect to have on a Thursday evening?
Well, it's grown from literally one in the corner, myself, back in the day, and then slowly has built up over the past few years to where we have 8 to 10 strong, firm, regular members who come along, and they're always ready to support each other and welcome new people as well.
It's quite a thing to be doing things by yourself, doing it as a solo. but it's something else to be jamming along with 8 to 10 other people.
Sure.
That's quite a challenge.
I just really enjoy it. I've been part of different sessions and different singer-songwriter nights and different jam sessions for a few years now, and this is, by far one of the most fun, because anything goes and everyone's very free, and when the mistakes happen, they're so much more fun than in a serious session.
It's the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth. It's the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth. It's the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth. It's the truth. It's the truth.
Well, there's another musician with us at the moment who runs the Sunday sessions at the Dalriada, and that is Joanna Jeffries. Joanna, can you tell me the difference between the Sunday sessions and what we have tonight?
Well, the Sunday session started off with nothing but a banjo and a guitar and a curly-haired man sitting in the corner 10 years ago now. It's grown mostly out of sort of bluegrass and country songs and a lot of folk music as well. So we do a lot of all sorts of different things, a lot of trad tunes as well. We get a lot of traditional fiddle players and accordionists coming along, and also a lot of family tunes. Because it's in the afternoon, it's not late at night, there's lots of families around, so we always incorporate a couple of nice songs for the kids as well, which is good fun.
So what's your own background?
I play the fiddle and I sing, and I'm now married to the curly-haired banjo player, so we play a lot together. We play a lot of bluegrass music together and a lot of traditional Scottish music and ceilidhs.
You sound as though you get a lot of fun and enjoyment out of what you do on the Sunday.
Yeah, we do. We love it. It's so lovely to come and play with friends and to sit in a social environment and chat to people, as well as playing the occasional song and play in a group together. It's really enjoyable, and it's very, sort of meditative, because you're just listening to each other and you're tuning into each other, and it never matters how loud the pub gets, because the customers are here to enjoy themselves as well and chat amongst themselves, but they always appreciate the music, and we just love getting the chance to play together.
Turning back to Terry McGill of the Dalriada, the music is one thing, but there are so many other things that are happening within this particular space. Can you just outline a couple of them for me?
There is indeed, yeah. Music is the main focus of the business, but we also have comedy nights run by a local Barry Davison, and that's 4 stand-up comedians, 50 tickets in the back room, and it's normally a sellout. We also have gourmet nights run by 2 local chefs. Their company is called The Buck and Birch. And what you do is you get just a series of gourmet tasting dishes for about 8 courses throughout the evening. One big long table down the middle. There's about 20 people. You make new friends, you taste new dishes, and it's a wonderful night.
But you also have occasional things. One thinks of during the summer, you've got a sort of maker's fair that comes in here. Quite literally dozens of individuals who are making craft works of one kind or another.
That's right. All the local artists get together and they have a little fair here, usually coming up to Christmas, and then again one in the summer, showcasing all their different products.
As far as your moving forward is concerned, it looks to me as though there isn't much space for any additional things to go in unless it really grabs your attention.
We're being approached all the time. People in Portobello must are very creative, and they come with some wonderful proposals. We had a guy from Spain, Ferran, came calling himself the Oyster Man, and he comes to the bar on a Saturday and Sunday afternoon in the garden and shucks the oysters, which is going down a treat. We'll continue with our Meet the Brewer evenings, where you meet a Scottish brewer on the first Friday of every month. We have loads of wine tastings. And we have a young lady, Justine Hazelhurst, conducts whiskey tastings once a month in the winter, which is a delightful night to have in the back room. The lights down low and her knowledgeable voice, just enjoying whiskey.
It sounds as though there's an awful lot going on here, so Terry McGill, thank you very much, and lang me your lumbrick, as they say in Scotland.
Pleasure, David. Thank you.
Anytime.